Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my video. So today we are going to do a video on GM Stabilitrak system, and in particular what it is, how you guys can diagnose it, and how you guys can fix the issue so that all those Stabilitrak traction lights are off your dash. So let's get into this about what Stabilitrak really is. Essentially, it's just another name for traction control. It's supposed to be a safety feature for your vehicle. Essentially, it's an active vehicle safety system that tries to keep the wheels from losing grip and skidding when the driver does something dangerous or speeds up too quickly, even if the ground is extremely slippery, particularly in situations like when it snows or the ground is wet or muddy. So as a safety measure, it's really one of those things where you really can't ignore. If you keep on driving without paying attention to it, you could essentially put your life in danger as far as driving situation is concerned. However, if you're stuck in the mud or snow, this means that you have to figure out how to turn off that Stabilitrak system. And if you're wondering what does that system mean, how does it work, and what does the warning light mean if it comes on, here's the rundown on it. The ABS system, which is the anti-lock braking system, has pretty much been expanded to include traction control, which is the anti-lock braking system. When the sensors in the ABS detect wheel slippage, the brakes can be used to help you stop when you need to. Traction control systems like Stabilitrak essentially use ABS technology, speed sensors, and independent braking for each wheel to figure out which way the driver wants the car to point. They then apply brake force to certain wheels to make sure the car stays in the position or returns to it if it starts to hydroplane or fishtail from the back. So basically, Stabilitrak is the name of GM's own electronic stability control system, or ESC, but other manufacturers, automakers have similar systems but have different names for them. Basically, Stabilitrak can help you stay safer and have better control of your car in any situation that could cause you to lose control, crash, or even die. So if you guys happen to get the service Stabilitrak message, here are the possible reasons why you might be getting that message. It could be anything from the steering wheel, the brakes, and the traction control system, all of which are part of the Stabilitrak system. But the malfunctions could also be caused by other things within the system. If the Stabilitrak light comes on in your vehicle, you should definitely, in a lot of cases, most cases, you should stop as quickly as possible. It's advised that you do that. Most of the time, a problem with the traction control system, the brakes, or the steering wheel system is what causes the service Stabilitrak message. And some of the most common reasons are a broken ABS sensor, throttle sensor, or steering angle sensor. And here's just a few of those things that could cause this light to turn on. Funny enough, you guys could have an alternator failure, and that could cause that light to come on, that message to come on. So if your car's alternator has stopped working or is about to fail, the Stabilitrak light may come on. This warning light can turn on days or weeks before other parts, especially the batteries, are damaged. Checking the condition of your alternator as soon as you can could diagnose the cause of the Stabilitrak light and get your car working back to normal again. You could also have a malfunction of the system controller. A system controller that's malfunctioning is another cause of the Stabilitrak warning light, and this could be readily fixed by having the computer in the vehicle reset, which might require you to go to the dealership. Also, the input sensor. Service Stabilitrak alerts show up on the dashboard when an input sensor isn't working right. It could be caused by the speed of the wheels, how fast they turn, or the angle of the steering. You should get that checked out. Also, you could also have connection problems. A failed connection is another common cause of the Stabilitrak warning light. For example, if the negative battery cable got disconnected and then reconnected by accident, this could cause the connection to be bad. Before you can drive again, you need to give your car's computer time to recognize and adjust for changes made by the Stabilitrak system. So when you have problems with Stabilitrak, there are usually a few signs that will let you know. You're gonna have probably inconsistent acceleration. If you press the accelerator pedal and nothing happens, your Stabilitrak system could be broken. Check to see if your car is in limp mode. This mode is turned on when the system detects a problem. Your car may not move as quickly as you thought it would. The engine turns over, but the wheels don't move. The Stabilitrak is probably broken and needs to be fixed. You could have unsteady steering. If your wheel starts to move when you're not turning it or pressing the accelerator, your Stabilitrak may not work. If you try to steer and the wheel moves all over the place, there may be a problem with the control unit. You could also hear strange sounds like rubbing or grinding. Could be a sign of problems with that Stabilitrak system. And a lot of times in these situations, you might hear whirring sounds when the system stops working. How do you guys reset the service Stabilitrak message? So when you guys see that message, you guys should actually pay attention to any of the issues that may be new or just popped up out of nowhere, and then try to figure out what could be causing that Stabilitrak issue. All right, normally if the Stabilitrak warning light comes on, it means that there's something wrong, and here is what you guys could do as far as fixing it. And these things that you could do is they're recommended more than anything. Okay, so you guys, if that warning light comes on, what you guys should do is you guys should pull over. You guys should turn the engine off, allow 20 to 30 seconds for the system to reset after you turn off, and then you turn the light back on, or turn the car back on again. After 20 to 30 seconds, the warning light should go out, but if it keeps on coming on, you may need to get further diagnosing as far as the issue is concerned. So if you guys want to know further about why the Stabilitrak and traction control turns off on their own, and sometimes they do. Here's what could be causing it. When your engine starts to misfire, the computer turns on your stabilization and traction control, and if you wait too long, your traction control and Stabilitrak service light will come on, and a misfire can be caused by many things, like a spark plug wire that isn't tight enough. A flashing engine light usually means that there's a problem with the engine, or so why would that cause the traction control and Stabilitrak to stop working? Both systems need the engine speed to be steady. So GM programmed the car so that if the engine didn't start right, those systems would turn off to keep the driver safe, and that's why it does that. But that's just a little rundown on the Stabilitrak system. If you guys have any comments, definitely leave a comment in the comment section. I know this is one of those issues with GM that's very, very common. If you guys have any of your own personal experiences with this, definitely leave a comment in the comment section. Please subscribe, please give me a thumbs up, all that good stuff. All right, guys, take care.